Cost of planting and maintenance of groundnut farming, otherwise known as peanut farming. Peanuts, which are beautiful fruits known to be taken for snacks and other delicious meals, especially here in Africa. If you're wishing to just plant these and consume, learn the cost. And in this video, I'll be explaining to you step by step cost. Firstly, you need to acquire a land of about $20, that is an acre, or if you're going for 5 acre, that is $100. Not I'm using dollars here because it's a standard currency and all of us could associate it to our various countries and you know how to analyze this cost. Yeah, plowing is of prime importance. Yes, it increases yield, but does not only increases yield, but increases profitability. So just stay tuned how I will analyze the budget of this farm year and how you two could start. The total cost is $75. Associate it to any currency, any country. If you're watching from Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana, Mozambique, whatever country, just associate it with it so that you know the true cost of this farm and how you could do it. This farm here is just 6 weeks. The granite we've planted or the peanut is just 6 feet old. Come on, look how clean and good it is. So granite farming permits the planting of other crops such as cassava and corn and others, but me, I prefer here corn. The main reason I prefer corn is based also on its profitability. Just corn and granite here in Africa. Ask people eat corn and granite even on events, occasions. Corn and granite, just planting the two and harvesting, selling the same period helps to increase its yield. So how do we go about this? See the outcome of a 6 week old granite or peanut farming. 6 weeks old. Come on. Look how green the farm is. It's already producing flowers, showing that, indicating that very soon, in about 30 to 45 days, it will be ready. It will be ready for the market. I'm not producing it to eat though. It's mostly going to the market to make some money here. So stay tuned as we are going to. So adding of soil under the groundnut at 6 weeks doubles our expected harvest. That is why I was in the farm today, just adding soil into the granules farming, into the ridges you have constructed. It permits the granules to produce very well. In Africa, our fathers and our mothers before used just farming to train us through school. And today we have gone to have all this knowledge. So at 6 weeks, our granules are already forming. At 6 weeks, come on, just look at it. 6 weeks old only, it is already showing signs. Before it's 90 days, it will be well suited for the market. Remember, this our farm here, we planted it on the second week of February when the first rain just started. But if you could still do yours now for the late season of granite, I wish when granules, fresh granules are almost out of the market, you're selling your own at that period. There is still extra profits to it because people like eating granite when it's fresh, especially here in Africa, being Central Africa, in any country, Nigeria, Congo, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, all they just like love eating fresh granite. And intercropping it with corn also increase your profitability. So now the main thing you need to know also about this farming is that you need to have a land. No matter how small it is, just start. I'll advise you not to go enter hectares and hectares, but go for the small which you can. So let's briefly start with the cost analysis. The field or the land here is $20 because I'm going in just for a hectare. The cost of plowing was $8. Cost of herbicide was $7. And now pesticide, because pesticide love eating, is $5. Cost of fertilizers $10. You need it, and our total expenditure $50. So what are you opting for? If you had to buy groundnut before planting, know that your estimated cost will change. It will go right up to maybe $70 because planting groundnut are usually expensive. To buy the seeds of planting groundnut are usually very expensive, so you should know the cost before you start into it. And don't plant granite alone. It's true it will give you the expected revenue, but don't do it alone. Also, so cost of planting an acre now totally is $50, and our expected revenue in this farm is $7,000, giving us an expected profit of $6,950. What are you aiming for? Just look at that money that I'm estimating for it. So I'm advising you to start your farm. Even now, this is the last week of March. It's never too late, because at this period, you could still plant. People will be waiting for the last granite around October, November, when most people who planted early like us who must have already sold out. So intercropping increases yields and profit. I've said maize is the best that goes with groundnut. You could try it with cassava, but I'll advise you to go in for maize. That is the main reason of profitability, because maize has its own way of sales. Imagine with just 2 cups of maize, you could harvest enough 2 grains. Oh God. So the cost analysis of corn and granite farming goes thus. The cost of corn is just $7 per hectare because it's very cheap. Pesticide zero, fertilizer zero, total cost $57. Why am I saying for corn zero? Because the same fertilizers you have applied for granite will still be used for the corn, because they both occupy the same space. So no needs to apply fertilizer twice. Once you apply it for granite, it will be profitable or beneficial to the corn itself. So knowing all this my farm here is really lovely. It's not easy. Look at how my farm is already growing. Look at it. Even though pests are trying to attack my corn, but don't bother. I'm going to apply wood ash to it such that it will be more productive. And in our next video, you see how green it is. It will become more greener than what you can find in my videos. If you love farming and you want me to analyze the cost of your farm, please subscribe to my channel. Keep watching my videos to see more updates about different costs of farming, how you could analyze them. I believe you want to do side hustle and you desire it, but the side hustle that has never failed and will never fail me is farming. So subscribe to my channel. I will bring you all tips, everything. If you want to know about the different fertilizers I use or the herbicides I applied to this corn and granite, before you see it is well green in this farm, just come on, comment on this video, subscribe, and tell me which crop you really want to learn, and I'll bring you the cost analysis and the profits. How do you think farmers which are old, our grandparents and mothers, manage to build houses, create wealth for themselves, train us through schools with just farming? There are some hidden riches you don't yet know. Subscribe with me as we go through it. Our total revenue for corn and granite farming right here is $7,000. That is for granite, and corn is $10,000. That is say the two of them end up giving you $17,000. Maybe you don't know how that money is. It is more. Just convert it to your local currency. Look how this granite is fresh. Just look at it. Look at it. So thank you for watching my videos. These are my farms, and I desire pleasure in bringing you course, showing you my growth and experiencing in the farming world, and some of the challenges too. Like you see, pests are trying to attack this corn. I'll be bringing further a video on the type of wood ash, what to mix inside your wood ash. I know you have been hearing people say of wood ash, wood ash. What do I mix with my wood ash in order to apply? Come on, I'm going to say that in our next video. So please subscribe. See how the corn at 6 weeks, the corn is already trying to spring up. We are going to have corn. So we'll harvest the two almost at the same time. So until then, I'm being your girl, Financing Magdalene. Please keep watching my videos, keep subscribing, and see you in our next video.